Hello, welcome to our channel. I'm Genoveva from Atlas Herbals, and today I have a special recipe I want to share with you. This is something that almost every mom will have to deal with at some point, and that's why I want to share the best recipe I have for baby rash cream. It's very simple to make. Anyone can make it at home. Most of you have the ingredients, and if not, also list the ingredients in the blog post. I also write a lot more there on how to help your child with diet, how you as a mom can help your child if your child is just breastfeeding, and if your baby's already eating, then you can change their diet in certain way to help them get better with their baby rashes. Another very important thing to know is that the best thing for a baby rash, for a diaper rash, it's to keep your baby's skin free. Try not to put any diapers if you can. Try to keep it as aired out as possible. That tushy needs air, and that's what's going to heal it the fastest. Let's get going. Okay, first we're going to need, I have all my ingredients here. I pre-measured them. We're going to need a double boiler, which I have made here. It's very simple to make. I have a pot with like an inch or an inch and a half of water. Heat resistant container. I have this stainless steel container, so you can have a glass heat resistant container, and you'll need a spatula. Then all these ingredients are very easy to find. First ingredient you're gonna need is a 1/4 cup of shea butter. I have unrefined shea butter. It's very moisturizing, it's full of fatty acids, and it's full of vitamins, which is gonna help your baby's skin heal fast. Second, we're going to use coconut oil. We have 2 tablespoons of coconut oil that I pre-measured here. I have unrefined and extra virgin coconut oil. So you know coconut oil is antimicrobial. It's very good for skin conditions, so we're going to use this one for the antimicrobial properties. Next, we're going to use beeswax. Beeswax, this is very pure beeswax that I get and then refine here at home, but you can buy the pellets, and for these you're going to use 1 tablespoon of the beeswax pellets. I have to weigh mine because I can't really measure a tablespoon of this. Beeswax is very good for your skin. It's antioxidant. It helps inflammations and rashes, so we're going to use that one because of the anti-inflammatory properties. Then we're going to go to our solid parts. Okay, next we're going to use zinc dioxide. Zinc dioxide creates a barrier on the skin, so it makes it waterproof. And this one's really great. It's going to help your baby keep it from getting wet again from the diapers. So you want to change those diapers very often, and you don't want to have any wet pee close to your diaper, to your baby's skin. Next, we're going to use our bentonite clay, or any clay that you can find. It can be French clay, any other clay. Clay is very good at drawing out any of those toxins and any of those things that you don't want in your baby's skin, but it keeps moisture in, so it's not going to dry out your baby's skin. And those are all our ingredients. For zinc dioxide, sorry, I forgot to say how much we're using. We're going to use 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons depending on the consistency. You can start with 2, and if you see that it's still too liquidy, then you can add more. So around 2 and 3 tablespoons of zinc dioxide, and then for the bentonite clay you want to use 1 tablespoon of this one. Let's get doing it. I have my double boiler here. I already started boiling the water. I don't want it to get too hot, so this doesn't do this while you're making your balm. You don't want any water getting into your balm because these are all oils and fatty acid and fats that we're going to be using here. So we're going to add this one first. You're going to put them all together. This is how easy this recipe is. You're just going to add all your ingredients to your pot, to your double boiler. Our beeswax next, and then we're going to add our 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. You can read more information on the blog as well, and how to address those baby rashes as soon as you can. The first sign that you see them, there's some information on that there. So we're going to help here by cutting a little bit the chunks. And this should make you a good quantity of diaper rash cream. A good quantity for you to have for a little while. So we're gonna add all our oils and our beeswax. We're gonna wait for it to dissolve. Then we're gonna wait for these to still incorporate together for a few minutes more. And after that, we're gonna add our zinc dioxide and our bentonite clay. And this ones we wanna add very slowly, so we'll see that in a minute. We had to interrupt all the workers in the house because we're building a school. We had to interrupt them all so they could let me record this video. So some of the things I did when my daughter had diaper rashes was always keeping her free, diaper free, and I found that to be the best solution. It's kind of difficult if you have carpets and rugs and nice floors, but you know, it's worth it. At least try as much as you can to do that. It will really benefit your baby skin. There we go. So we have our 1/4 cup unrefined shea butter, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and our tablespoon of beeswax. You see, everything melted nice and fast. Haha, getting hot. So you see what happens when you get it too hot? I'm going to lower my fire here. The pot starts moving around and you might get water splashing all over. I just wanted to rush it a little bit so we didn't have to wait forever. Okay, now that this has melted, we're going to add this one. I want to add it really slowly because otherwise it will just clump up together and then it will be really hard to dissolve. So slowly, and you mix. Still going to be hard to mix. You don't want to have everything just on the bottom of your jar. You want to have everything incorporated together. So I put here 2 tablespoons of zinc dioxide. If I felt that this was a bit too light, I would probably add another one to create that nice barrier against the pea. And you know, here in Guatemala we use mostly cloth diapers. Most women use cloth diapers, and yeah, this one might ruin them. So whenever we had a diaper rash situation, I would swap to the other type of eco-friendly diapers, and I would change them very often. Here we go, the last of it. The other thing is that you want to be careful when you're pouring your zinc dioxide because you don't want to inhale that stuff. That's really bad for you. So you can either wear a mask or just gently pour it in. You don't want your baby around either. But this recipe, any mom can make it at home. So you can make it before you get a diaper rash. So the first time you see a diaper rash, you can start applying it. Okay, now we're gonna add our bentonite clay. And this one does like to clump up together instead of mixing all together. But you can start seeing how nice and milky it starts getting. Okay, this got really hot. So now it's hard for me to grab it. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. It's done dissolving. And now I have a sterilized glass container. I want to use glass instead of plastic. I'm gonna get my pot out of the water. Okay, so I'm going to be careful here. And what you want to do is you want to get your pot out of the water and you want to dry it out underneath, so you don't get any of that water into your container. Okay, so you're very careful, you dry it out, you mix it all in together, one more whisked around. Good, just to make sure everything's together. Okay, now we're going to pour this into a container. Exactly my 2 ounces. This is our end product. We have a nice baby balm cream here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. If you like this recipe but you don't have time to make it, you can also buy it in our shop. Please visit our website at artisanherbals.com. Thank you.